Hello. New Path of Exile League starts this week, so it's time to plan a league starter build that is cheap and reliable and will help me to farm maps, bosses, and my favorite content, blighted maps. In this video I want to share my thoughts on one of possible league starter builds with you. I plan to start as a Guardian, even though I don't like his rework as well as we still don't know details about his minions. But anyway, I'm a true Guardian enjoyer and created and played a lot of different builds on Guardian. For Trials of the Ancestors League I already created 3 Guardian builds. The first build is Physical Chains of Command, the second build is Physical Domination Blow, and the last one is Ignite Herald of Agony. The latter is an experimental build. I played it a few leagues ago as a champion, so this time I would really like to try it on Guardian. Also, I'm really curious how new support gem controlled Blaze will interact with minion. The most interesting part of all these 3 builds is that all of them use almost identical skill trees. So I can basically switch between them and try all these builds with minimal changes in the skill tree. I will add links to all these builds into the description of this video. Please take into account that these builds are still rough prototypes and still require some work. Also, they require some unique items that might be pricey during the league start. So before switching to any of these builds I still need to farm items and currency. So I created an interim build that also uses the same skill tree and could be used for mapping during the first days of the league. This build requires only a few uniques that cost about 1 chaos orb each. It also doesn't require 6 links. So it's a really cheap and reliable build to farm currency and level up gems, so I can easily switch to any other build later on. So almost all my Templar builds I start with either Absolution or Brands. Feel free to pick any of these skills. Here's the skill tree for the first 20 levels. So basically it's a rush to the spiritual aid node. After that I just take all minion related nodes as they affect my personal damage as well. That is good both for Brands and Absolution builds. In the Act 9 or 10 I'm planning to switch to interim build itself. It's a Spectre build. It requires a few cheap uniques like Queen's Decree, Wraithlord and Sidebreath, which was buffed a few leagues ago. Another really good unique for this build is Unending Hunger Jewel. But it might be pricey, so it's optional. Very good option to get this jewel early in the league is to gather divination cards for it. Usually these cards cost just 1 or 2 chaos orbs during the league start. I can recommend Frost Sentinel for the start. This is the monster from Act 8. Later on switch to either Frost Autoscout Spectre that resides in Heist or to Primal Crushclaw from the Harvest. Primal Crushclaw works really well with the Sidebreath amulet that provides full conversion to cold to all Spectre skills. So that's it. That's basically the build I will start a new league with. I will add all info about all Guardian builds, including interim build, to the description of the video. I will also make videos with testing all of these builds later on. So see you in the new league soon and stay tuned.